If you've been considering getting the Portuguese Golden Visa, getting European residency, and a path for a EU passport, I have some important updates for you. Because what was previously the most common route for the Golden Visa in Portugal is no longer an option.
That's right. The Portuguese government recently eliminated the possibility to get a Golden Visa by investing in real estate. But the good news is that there are other ways to do it.
In this video, we're going to be taking you through the different options of getting a Golden Visa in Portugal, as well as recommend you how to start the process. Later in this video, we will also be interviewing a member of the e-residence team, who are legal experts in this matter and who will be able to share the most up-to-date information and advice. Let's get right into it.
There's many reasons why someone might want to get a Portuguese Golden Visa. One of them being freely traveling around the Schengen area, getting a European visa with a path to residency, or even bringing their family to Europe. But since buying property is no longer a path, what are the other ways to get your Golden Visa? Well, there's exactly 4 pathways that you can take to apply for this visa, and we're going to take you through them right now.
The most popular one is called the fund route. And this is essentially what most people do, which is to invest €500,000 into a qualifying venture capital or private equity company. Now, this is heavily regulated by the Portuguese SEC, so you do need to make sure that you're investing in a qualified and approved entity. And one of the things that they look out for is that the funds being invested through these entities are not being diverted into real estate, for example. And instead, they're going towards tech, renewable energy, infrastructure, and so on. And one more thing, you will see later in this video when we interview a member of the e-residence team, they will emphasize how important and how common this path is, and how the e-residence team works with accredited funds that help you make an eligible investment that qualifies you for a Golden Visa.
The second path for a Golden Visa is through something that's called a cultural heritage donation. And this is the path that actually has the lowest threshold when it comes to investment, because they ask for a minimum of €250,000 to be invested into accredited national heritage preservation or an artistic production. The tough part here is finding pre-approved, eligible, and accredited projects that are actually going to be valid for the Golden Visa.
Then the third is via job creation. So you can invest, again, $500,000 into either existing businesses or new businesses that can create and maintain at the very least 5 jobs over the course of 3 years. Or start a new entity that creates and maintains at least 10 jobs over the course of 3 years. And then lastly, there's an investment of, again, €500,000 towards scientific research. There are certain private and public entities that are currently doing research. And so if you do a valid contribution to one of them, you will be qualifying for the Golden Visa. But as we mentioned, between all of these options, the very first one, where the investment through a fund, is the most common and the most straightforward one.
We recently met with the e-residence team in Portugal to talk about getting a Golden Visa. So here's what the team had to say about it. So a lot of things have changed in regards to the Golden Visa recently in Europe and also in Portugal. I have read everywhere that real estate is no longer an option. So can you tell me a little bit more about what are these things that have changed and what are the options to get a Golden Visa now in 2026?
Yeah, the most important thing is that the government officially closed the possibility to buy the property, and it was most popular option for the Golden Visa. But still, there are possible ways if you invest 500,000 into the fund, and it's still the option that is working for the Golden Visa. It's only one working option for the Golden Visa right now.
Amazing. And if I do this investment and I am able to get the Golden Visa, does the Golden Visa apply just to me, or can I bring my family as well to Portugal?
You can bring, I can say, the whole family with you. So you're not limited on just you. You can bring with you your partner, you can bring with you your kids, and also in some cases, you can bring your parents with you.
Amazing. And do you know more or less how long the process takes from the moment that we start?
It depends from the case to case, but usually it's not the hard process. It will take from the 6 months and more, but approximately it's a year around.
And can I start the process from abroad?
Yes, for sure. But anyway, at the moment of your official application on Golden Visa residence permit, you need to be presented in the country because they will need to collect your biometrical data like fingerprints and face.
Amazing. So if I'm interested in getting this Golden Visa and investing, How can you guys help me?
First of all, we are partnered with official fund because it's not a small amount. And people 100% should trust on what they invest. And we take a lot of time to research the trusted funds that are working for more than 10 years on the market. And when the people invest this money, first of all, they can trust us and the fund we are partnered with. And Golden Visa at the end, it's a residence permit process. So we just prepare you not just only invest money in the fund, we also prepare you about collect the documents with you well translated. It's a process from the beginning till the end. You will get the card with you.
Amazing. So not only you help with applying for the visa, but you also help with the investment into the fund.
Yes, because it's, as I mentioned before, it's one of the requirements for the Golden Visa. And I can say that we can split it for the two steps. So first you invest, and then as soon as you have the all document about your investments and you officially have all agreements, then we can start from the stage two. It's preparing the documents for your Golden Visa application.
Amazing.
Now, with the help of eResidence, you can get virtually the whole process of getting a Golden Visa done remotely. However, as they mentioned, at some point you will have to go to Portugal to do your biometrics. But at what point is that? Well, we will live right here on the screen every single step of getting a Golden Visa in Portugal. And as you can see, it is pretty late on in the journey. Getting a Golden Visa in Portugal takes between 6 and 12 months, so it's a lengthy period of time. But if you do work with the eResidence team, you can start applying while still being in your home country and only have to come to Portugal towards the end of that process.
Now let's answer some of the most commonly asked questions about getting a visa in Portugal. The first one is, how long do you have to spend in Portugal after that as part of the Golden Visa requirements? And the answer is that actually you only have to spend an average of 7 days per year on your first year of your Golden Visa and 14 days per year in all the consecutive years.
A lot of people also ask, how much does it actually cost to get a Portuguese Golden Visa? The very first part is the investment that you have to make. So that's going to be €500,000. Then you have legal and processing fees, which really can vary depending on whether it's just you applying, if you're going with family members, what country are you originally from, etc. And then there is also government fees, which start at €7,000 per applicant. So these are the costs that you have to roughly keep in mind if you want to apply for the Golden Visa.
And the last question is, what are the requirements to actually apply for this? The first one is that you have to be a non-EU resident, naturally. The second one is that you have to be over 18 years of age and you have to have a clean criminal record.
You also need to display a legal source of funds, and you have to have the ability to maintain your investment over the course of 5 years.
One of the biggest reasons why people look at getting a Golden Visa in Portugal is because it actually has a path to residency, which means you would end up getting a Portuguese passport and therefore an EU passport. Historically, you would have had to have a Golden Visa for at least 5 years in order to be able to apply for that residency. But you have to keep an eye out for regulations because there is talks in the works at the moment to change this requirement from 5 years to 10 years.
And this is why we say that it's so important to work with a team like eResidence, who are legal experts in this field and who are able to keep you up to date of every regulation change as they go along. And if at this point you still don't know about eResidence, well, they have helped over 17,000 people move to Portugal and Spain. And don't believe us when we say that they're excellent at their job. Believe there are almost 3,000 excellent reviews on Trustpilot from people all over the world.
We hope that this video was useful in helping you clarify what the options are for getting your Golden Visa. Make sure to like it if it was helpful, and you can leave any questions that you still have in the comments. We'll be happy to answer or connect you with someone from the eResidence team. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe because we have so many other videos coming that will help you with your move to Portugal.
Thank you again for watching, and we will see you in the next video.